You head off to the lobby and get your popcorn and big gulps and what have you. That said, then I am gonna step away for a couple minutes and do normal things.
Hi, hi guys.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
we can do a flash interview. It's
Oh,
fine.
nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your free win for Hawk, but
That's fine. I had a prioritization for Warhammer Eternal Strife season finals, so yeah.
yeah, hell yeah.
Well, we're grateful that you were here today. You definitely brought the heat. Some amazing matches today. Been very impressive. Every match actually. You definitely came in here
Um,
prepared.
not the last refuge one against Frostbitten. He countered me so well, and I was stupid to play same thing without early tower, without like more safe play against his counter play. So yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do
still
you
have
feel
I
like
have
yeah?
yeah.
Do you feel it is justified that lizardmen workers have unarmored? Because I feel that the race is strong and at least unarmored makes their workers
Yeah,
their
yeah, I
tougher.
think it's fine. It's fine, yeah.
That's
It's
interesting.
just my bad.
If you were to take if you were to be the developer designing a change to subtly adjust the lizardmen, how do you think? What do you think you would do?
Little nerf for typic specialization, like something from mana region, or maybe their free mana region, like spell, blessing spell in this Moonwell kind of thing. Like I don't remember name of that, you know.
It's an inscrutable blessing.
Yeah, inscrutable blessing. Maybe nerf this or nerf fire thing, which heals you for like 30 HP, I guess, or 20
It's
It's
there,
50.
yeah,
It's
for
actually 50.
50 for 5 wood. Like maybe this thing to
yeah.
nerf. Maybe Kotls, maybe I think skirmishers are fine. They're like they cost wood, they are squishy, they need upgrades. I think they're kind of fine. They're not like headhunters at all. Maybe nerf ambush a bit and make it slightly easier to use it because it has like animation, weird animation sometimes. But yeah, still nerf it like mana wise maybe. I'm not sure. Uh, Overall, it's fine race, I guess. It's a good race. It's just this specialization. I don't know any other specialization, so I don't have any knowledge to like to say something about the race overall.
Oh, okay. What is Lizardman your race of like if you were to pick if all the races were perfectly balanced, what race would you main?
Kyle, I guess.
High
Why not?
elf. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Are you a
I'm
fan?
just I'm just a whiner who switched to other races because Kyle's not in the best place right now. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I'm just
they're
baby crier. Yeah.
I think they're getting buffed next patch though. So if that's the case, you might be back home with your
Yeah.
pointy-eared friends.
Yeah.
That's interesting though. There's a lot of people that are big fans of the high elves. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. What else?
What is your impression of Beasts of Chaos Peak from Frostbitten? Do you think this was a
Uh,
specific counterplay to you?
yeah. It was specific thing, and I also was like, okay, I'm gonna pick Lizard. I may be stupid because he gonna pick Bog. He also maybe watched Sheik's games against me, so maybe he gonna counter me same as Sheik. And I was right, but I still was dumb to play same thing. That's why he got me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
got it.
uh,
So it was on purpose. I felt it before he wrote that in game chat. You know.
Right.
you two know each other well because you practice sometime, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we practiced a lot. I guess.
Yeah.
Compared to others. Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys have absolutely nothing better to do, you can join game name Lem, hosted by Lemes, Team Sparring versus Cement, because we're waiting for Razormon. Like if you guys want to take a break, that's totally
Yeah,
understandable. But
I'm just gonna make some my own things.
yeah,
I wanted to ask like where's the bracket? I need the link of the bracket so
Oh,
I can
yeah,
share it with
sorry.
my viewers, I guess.
Sorry. I'm gonna give it to you in a second. It's and I need to update it by the way because I didn't do it today. I have
Nice,
completely forgotten
nice.
because I'm commenting, so I have completely forgotten. So the
Yes,
break is here. Bracket, by the
you
way,
know
is
that
here.
I'm big celebrity. I have 30 followers in my Instagram, so not Instagram, in Telegram. So I have to like share something to them, right? Some results.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna write a post later today
Do you think
or
you
tonight.
could? Do you think you can lift me up a little bit? Like you got some presence there, my guy. I could use a hand. You know, like we got a sharing is caring. On that,
Sharing is scary.
we
Do you use Telegram for you?
uh,
Do you use Telegram in the USA?
I've never even heard of Telegram. I don't know what that is.
That's the one where its founder was arrested in Paris recently for not
Yeah.
sharing something with someone, and also he was giving an interview to Tucker Carlson. That's about as much as you can probably know about Telegram.
Oh, oh wow. So I will ask, you're a big Warcraft 3 player. You play a lot of Warcraft 3, and you're also playing the mod now. What what like are some clearly defined strategy differences that you have when you're planning for the mod versus when you're planning for a match in Warcraft 3 rather?
The thing is, it feels like we're in 2004 or something like that right now. In case of mod, right? Uh, uh, mm, let Give me a second. It feels like that because we don't know any strategies yet, like really good strategies or meta strategies or what's good, what's bad, whatever. So it feels like that we all can like try to do something, get some idea, test it, even on tournament, like online. In the moment, we can adjust, we can change something. So it's not like stable meta gaming, right? As it is in modern Warcraft right now. So it feels like old ages of Warcraft, you know. And I think it's good. It's good. It's why I like strategies, by the way. I also can polish strategies like I'm doing in Modern Warcraft nowadays, but it's not the only thing which I like to do, right? In RTS overall.
Okay, yeah. It's still it's undiscovered, right? It's everything
Yeah,
is very undiscovered. Whereas in Warcraft 3, if opponent builds X unit, you know you have Y and Z that'll counter. They do good. You know, this in this mode, people aren't as familiar yet with the standard answers and build paths and things like that.
yeah. It's not about only execution, right? It's a lot about strategy, about countering your opponent, right? Like Frostbitten event for bots, because he knows that lizards aren't the best race right now, and he knows my playstyle. I use only one specialization and few units, not all of them. And he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna counter you." He did it, right?
Hmm.
And it's crazy good, right? It's enjoyable.
All
Yeah, I
right.
also like it because from my own mod, I get the Dota vibes because in Dota, no two games are similar because everyone goes. There is so much variability, like five heroes versus five heroes. The picks alone are so different. And here, it kind of feels the same because between the inherent variability in Warcraft, you get all the specializations, like so many races, so many matchups. Like in Warcraft, there are what, 6 matchups and 4 mirrors. Here there are 180 matchups and 16 mirrors or something.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's like the variability is crazy, and I think it kind of makes it.
It's crazy, but sometimes it feels bad when you face like this wave play from Grandmaster and you can't counter it at all, uh, or something else, you know. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's why we need Nightmare like out of the mod, so he can adjust something, like maybe some uh, numbers, tweak them.
Nerf Codal. I'm sorry, something was in my throat there. Um, No, I think Nightmare's been doing a bang up job with the
Yeah,
updates.
thank you,
He's
thank you.
got the ear to the ground. That's one thing actually I've heard from everybody that is involved with this mod is that everybody's universally impressed that so long later you will still, if somebody jumps into the Discord today, a new start, I would guarantee you'd probably play a match against them
Yeah.
without much hesitation. You'd be in there in that lobby, and that's hella admirable. That's great to see such a passion coming out of the creator. That's why I think this will do well.
Bro.
Hmm.
Nightmare needs some guys to make some of his work, I guess, because otherwise he gonna die one day because of all this social stuff. He needs to focus more on his mod, on tournaments only, maybe, on
Yeah,
pages, on mod, not on production, not on PR things. So yeah, we need more streamers. We need like some guys who can like uh, make Wikipedia pages, make um, some write something to the Grubby maybe or other guys, you know.
Yeah, that would be awesome, guys. But yeah, thank you for the kind words. I think I'll be doing it like as long as as long as I breathe, basically. So
yeah, this is your baby.
we have, yeah, we have it is my baby. I do treat it like a child of mine. So yeah, last season it was 4 months long. This season it's 3 months long. That's why I'm trying to speed up these cycles as much as I can, so that we can quickly figure out what's the new imba in the current patch, and then I can patch it so that we no longer play the same stress, but we find something else that works. And yeah, should be a lot of fun with Warcraft 3 Champions League ladder coming up, and very happy to have you stay a while, cast the games, and very happy, inspired to have you defending here the title and being an active player in the community.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just changing my mind, changing my specialization, and go to Warhammer Eternal Strife pro gamer. You know,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
just go to like was it pensia?
Pension,
Really?
retirement.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna retire and go into Warhammer Eternal Strife soon.
Yeah, that sounds like music to my ears. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it, man. Yeah, I'd love to have you. But
Yeah,
hopefully, that
just
in all honesty, if we have a good player pool, that this should be doable. Like I'm looking forward to having like hosting more tournaments, more events, and stuff.
get Dubai sheikhs.
Yeah.
You need Dubai. You need esports World Cup, bro.
Yeah, totally. We'll do what we can. I couldn't get Well Played TV to come and cast my mod, although he's a self-proclaimed avid fan of Warhammer and obviously a streamer in Warcraft. But it's a sad thing about Russophone community. It's a little bit toxic sometimes, but we don't have many good casters. But at least there's Alihan from Kazakhstan, so he'll help me out with casting tomorrow and the day after.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you got like I've always invitation. If you guys got matches, I'll cast them. It's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying this tournament so far. Yeah, great matches out of Inspired. Is there
And
anybody?
thanks for coming for the chatter for the banter to talk to us after the games. It's also very nice of you. It didn't occur to me to ask you to do that, but yeah, thank you for coming.
I
It's
have
your own initiative.
I have one parting, just out of curiosity. If you what other player out of the match pool you have to deal with today? Who would you pick out as your most problematic player, the player that you're concerned the most about?
Frostbitten because we train each other, you know,
Okay,
like
because
like PH and Infi in the past in Warcraft.
because the intimate knowledge he has about you, they think that's problematic.
Yeah.
Is it a question?
Yes. There was a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying because he has the more intimate knowledge of how you play. That's the thing you're concerned most about.
Yeah, in this mod, I think like there are again no real ironed out strats, and everything is by intuition. And if Frostbitten knows Inspired's intuitions, he can counterplay them. But you
Okay.
mentioned inspired. You mentioned to me that you were training Shake a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's rare, more rare than with Frostbitten overall. But yeah, we have some contacts. Yeah,
Yeah, that's very cool.
That's cool.
That you
So,
train with one another. Yeah.
we're gonna.
I don't like to train with all guys right now because I'm kinda favorite player right now in this mode. Kinda. So I I poke up Frostbitten as the guy who is fine to lose to, right? I was like, okay, if he wins, I'm fine with it, right? So we can train with each other.
That's a
I'm still fangirl of Sheik, but yeah, I had to pick up one guy, and Frostbitten puts more time and effort in this mod, so that's why I poke him. I like stronger opponents.
okay. That makes sense. Um, I lost my next question. Yep, it's gone.
Okay.
Um, well,
Do
I
you
guess
plan to defend your title like you hold it dear, right? The reigning champion, because it gives you the golden text in
I have to. I have
yeah
to.
oh,
in the Discord server.
I was gonna say that that's a bit of insight about the meta game from being at like the top end of Eternal Strife there that it is problematic for you guys to to practice against one another, right? Because that's literally the people that you're going to be playing against in these tournaments. The top tournaments is a small enough player pool right now. That's it. It's interesting to think about, I guess. Um, I think that maybe this will go away and there'll be more practice opportunities once we get onto Warcraft 3. We're able to queue into matches over there. Maybe we can get some barcode accounts going or something like that, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, the ladder should be automatic. We should have like MMR and ladder, so it should be all fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to use the restroom. I'm gonna step away for a little bit while we got this break
Sure,
going on. If you have any more interview stuffs you want to do, you guys are still live, obviously, but yeah, I'm gonna go do this while we're breaking here.
sure, we can banter. Inspired, are you streaming this? We can switch to Russian. There's probably no harm.
No, I'm just playing Direct Strike because someone invited me and I'm just chilling with you in the chat, yeah, overall. That's
Uh,
weird, yeah.
I'm watching Reinforcement play versus Lemes. So Lemes was in the driver's seat, but now Reinforcement has 3 coatls out. I told him not to build more than 3, but he builds a 4th one. Damn, cheater.
He plays he plays like lizards, right?
He
Meta?
randomed them.
Ah, okay,
As a man,
okay.
random little lizard man.
Imagine playing meta play from Lemas.
Yeah. Poor Lemes can't deal with the coatls.
What do you think about bots right now?
I think the mass warhounds is imba because some races like Tomb Kings don't have AoE dispel, so you have to purchase scrolls so much. Like
Yeah.
if it's late game, so many free summons, especially in the magics specialization, which gives you heavy armor and like
Mm-hmm.
345 HP. They're like not dispellable anyway. Warhounds are not
Imagine,
too dispellable. Yeah,
yeah,
so
imagine they also can split them and go around the map everywhere.
mm, um,
Even this big scroll isn't enough for them
yeah.
in terms of AoE.
Yeah, but even if you have plenty of dispel scrolls and even have сейчас, sorry, I'll check. Да, там просто Лемес спрашивает, там у него что-то не работает механика какая-то, я потом перепроверю. У Хелов автобаф первая. Нет. То, что когда ты крафтсмена запихиваешь в кузницу, она делает
Да,
ресерч сразу.
да, работает, он просто неправильно сделал.
Хз.
Я думаю, что тоже, что оно сразу срабатывает, а нужно отменить и заново апгрейд сделать, я думаю.
Хз, я посмотрю реплей, я не очень видел. So I was talking about Beasts of Chaos. So the problem is, even if you have plenty of dispel, towards the late game, when you have like a lot of farms, a lot of pig pens, Warhound protected pig pens, you can just like rally your Warhound to opponent's expo or something and just spam them every 60 seconds or whatever the cooldown is. So it's like infinite free units that cannot be easily dealt with and that they don't give too much XP. So what I did some time ago is that I added a limit, but the limit is freaking 10 summons per game per farm. So it's a hell of a lot of summons. Maybe I should decrease that limit to like 6, because especially in late game it's crazy. Maybe like 6 or 5. Lizardmen are in theory liable to the same problem. Like they're supposed to have this problem as well, but Lizardmen, they last only 45 seconds as opposed to 60, which is a huge deal.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad.
I think they're fine.
And also they have light armor and not unarmored, and light armor is just shit. Unarmored is bad, but light armor is utter shit.
Some of the reasons some of the races have really good answers to this too, right? You have like the anti-magic towers that can be put up for the high elves. I think if I was to look at it addressing that, I would just maybe increase the cooldown. I think that's the best way to address that, right? Just to decrease the frequency of which they're able to do that. But I think that's fine. Most of the static structures seem to be able to handle the that harassment without too much problem. If anything, it should just force more, maybe more innovative base design or SimCity. Most of the races seem to have a harassment avenue of that sort, though, right? With summoned units.
I think it's fine to have different harassable races in different level, you know. Like some of races good at defense, some aren't. So you have to like make lumber mill, tower.
Right. Yeah, some of the races don't really have any early game. I'm like Skaven pops up to mind. You have to get to tier 3 before you get a defensive structure from Skaven. So a race like that, you're certainly gonna have to be more clever with your Sim City, and at least like at the very least, be trying to maybe constrict off your space so that heroes can't get through your front, like your building line up front or something to that effect. Just we'll have to see different answers. I fully expect to see innovation to target out and to deal with these problems. These problems were dealt with in StarCraft 2. It's like, you have early game Reaper harassment as an example of this exact problem, where a single early game Reaper is fucking scary as hell. But what have we seen? We've seen a constant innovation from the Zerg parties to be able to hold this back, and nowadays it's very, very just common. Most Zerg don't even lose units to early game Reaper harassment. At least it's very rare. So I think I'd be curious about. I'd be careful about knee-jerk reactions to these things. I'd like to see things settle a little bit and allow the players time, because we don't have enough players playing matches to churn out the the responses to things like this at the pace at which they happen in like a StarCraft 2 or a Warcraft 3, right? So like I think a lot of these things that we're deeming as OP early is just that we haven't had the opportunity in the match number to fully explore the range of counterplay. Oh, we gotta.
I have tuned out a little bit because Razemoon has come. Actually, I didn't hear his message, so he was here actually like 4 minutes ago, but that's okay, no big deal. And right now I hope he's gonna be here.
Okay, cool. Hopefully we get this next match going here shortly. Are we what? Oh, okay. So we're gonna wait on Razor Moon and watch that one. Obviously.
Yeah, sure.
I see that Lemmy's and Cement's going. That's hopefully we get a replay out of that one. That should be a good match. I'm really curious to see what Lemmy's is innovating after watching that series. Hopefully, so Inspired. Are we going back to the drawing board? Are we gonna see some different specialization picks from Lizardman?
I have to steal Nightmare for such a thing, because yeah, he knows better. so I can ask him for something if I need.
I mean,
Ask him.
from your own, from your own strategy, book. Do you think trying maybe practicing
I
and getting
have
used to some other
I
build
have
routes?
I have some variations, but I think Tepak specialization is the best. Even if you play like Pterodons, which have other specialization for their upgrades and buffs,
Hmm.
I'm still gonna like play mostly Tepak, even with Pterodons if I'm gonna play them. So it's just about flexibility of Tepak specialization. That's why I'm picking them. They have good defenses, they have good like mana buffs for you, etc. So it feels just flexible and easy to use. That's why.
Okay. No,
But
I
yeah, I have some variations in armies mixes, like army mix.
That's really cool. No, I can appreciate that. Buckling down on that specialization and having trust and yeah, that depth, thorough knowledge of specific specialization, you'll just be able to better counterplay things that you'll address that somebody that's not as ingrained into their current pick
But
would have.
also everyone knows your specialization, so that's another story. So yeah, I have to like polish more, grind more, and to think about it deeper if I wanna play with one spec.
Yeah. What's
Game name,
your
so it's WH. Yeah, there we go.
if you have to pick only two for the rest of time, like what two races do you think you pick?
Right now it's Lizard and mm, Empire or Vampire. I don't know. Empire or Vampire
Empire or Vampire? Yo, Marionette, thank you
as
so
the
much for the
second.
raid. Sorry.
Nice, nice. They both good at second race, I guess. They both like macro-ish. They both can harass. They both have good late game things in their pockets.
Now I'm curious.